Hello again, everyone. We are off and running on a new week here at Gulfstream Park, the penultimate day in the month of May. Jason Blewett joining you on what is a sunny and clear Thursday afternoon here at GP. We've got 9 races on the card as we start a new week, and we go up the track announcer Pete Aiello for a whole lot more.
9 races to get the race week underway in South Florida with a nice carryover in the Rainbow Six. A beautiful day for horse racing with a fast main track and a firm turf course. First of the day over the firm turf course at 1 mile. Starter allowance optional claiming horses in for $25,000. Off-time favorites included the 3 Frozen Hannah and the 4 Una Luna.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start inside for Delicious Pursuit. Up on the outside, Lady Alita has speed. California and Miss Clipper into the top flight with the gray Una Luna following them. Down at the inside, it's Rocky racing ahead of Sweet Story. And unhurried at this stage, Frozen Hannah, last of the 8 as they charge around the first turn. On the stretch out, Delicious Pursuit is the quickest of the quick and leads by 2.5 under Torres. Racing second is Lady Alita. Gap of another 2.5 to California, third, Miss Clipper, fourth. Up on the outside, an Una Luna, black and pink, now moving into fourth. Out inside in Rocky, then Sweet Story and Frozen Hannah. Strung out over a lot of ground, but they're going quick. 22-1 for a rock-solid opening quarter speed. Delicious Pursuit still has the lead. Racing in second is Lady Alita. Gap of 4 to California in third. Of the horses heavily wagered on, first run goes to the gray horse Una Luna from fourth. 2 better than fifth running Sweet Story. Then Rocky, Frozen Hannah second last, and Miss Clipper is now eighth and last as they start to take closer order. Inside half a mile from home, 45-4 for the opening half mile. Delicious Pursuit has paved the path at this stage. She leads 3 parts of length. On the outside, Lady Alita from second, third, California. Here come the favorites. Una Luna to the inside of a wide-running Frozen Hannah. Rocky is saving ground with Sweet Story next, and they're at the top of the stretch. Lady Alita comes away with the lead. Una Luna and Frozen Hannah on the attack now with 1/8 of a mile left to get. On the inside, and Lady Alita fights to hold it. Una Luna within a neck of the lead down the center, and Frozen Hannah. Final 1/8 of a mile. Una Luna now puts a neck on top. Lady Alita's second best to Una Luna, your first race winner. Third is Frozen Hannah. Fourth is Rocky. Closer after that between California and Sweet Story in 135-1.
Number 4, Una Luna, parlays a nice tracking trip to victory in the first of the day under jockey Amisael Jaramillo, trainer Jose Gallegos, and owner Robert Amendola. 7, Lady Alita is much improved and ran huge to be second, ahead of number 3, Frozen Hannah, who finished third. We go to the second race now, 5 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers of the filly and mare variety, they're in for $10,000. Scratch number 8, Golden Gem Apple, a field of 7. Off-time favorites included the 6, Velt, and the 7, Vina.
And they're off. Good start from between horses for Dylan's Kitty, who heads out for the early lead. La Ruby Rosa has speed. The newcomer Wine Bottle is down toward the inside, looking to angle to the 2 path. Away fourth is Velt. On the far outside, it's Vina. From between horses, Little Evie, and Vent is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 3 furlongs left to go. La Ruby Rosa has the lead. Wine Bottle moving sharply to the leader, now only a neck off the top. Velt is third and starting to gain ground herself, with Dylan's Kitty fourth at the inside. Followed fifth by Vina, then Little Evie and Vent. There's a 1/4 mile left to get. Wine Bottle has the lead, with Velt issuing the challenge on the outside. These two, as the leader is a bit green. Wine Bottle straightens for home on top. Velt on the outside takes a run at her from second toward the far outside, and Vina coming on late. It's Velt within a neck of Wine Bottle. Wine Bottle now overhauled by Velt. Velt has the lead. Wine Bottle trying to counterpunch, but she's only second best to Velt and Christian Torres, who come away to win it. Second, Wine Bottle. Third, Vina. Fourth was Dylan's Kitty. Then Little Evie in 1 minute.
It was one of the class droppers who got the job done as number 6, Velt, responds when confronted here by jockey Christian Torres for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Frank Calabrese. 1, Wine Bottle fired a good shot. She was very green inside that final 1/4 mile. She ended up second ahead of the 7, Vina, who was an even third. And we'll be right back.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, Breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, 1 mile over the turf. Starter allowance, optional claiming horses in for a $20,000 price tag. Scratch the 8, 9, and 10. Field of 7. Heavily favored, number 4, Uno Amayo.
And they're off. From the rail, Chief White Sox away well. Happy Hat from the outside, and these two hook up. Working ahead of Locano, who's away in third. Tropicat is at the inside and a joint fourth, alongside Cause for Pardon. Out 3 wide is Dexter Road, and the early trailer is the favorite, Uno Amayo. Around the first turn they go. Happy Hat has the lead a length and a quarter. Off the flank of the leader moves to second, Chief White Sox. Outside third and Locano. Back to fourth while on hold is Tropicat. 3 wide Dexter Road. From between horses, Cause for Pardon. And a bit closer while still unhurried as the betting favorite Uno Amayo behind an opening quarter of 22 and 4. Separated by 5 lengths in the run 5 furlongs from home. The advantage belongs to long shot Happy Hat, who leads a length and a quarter. Fellow long shot Locano is second. Chief White Sox is back to third. Dexter Road has plotted a wide course to this stage. Races a joint fourth now. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Tropicat outside and Cause for Pardon second last. And still no alarm signals being given by Rendon on Uno Amayo. Last of all, behind a sharp enough pace of 46 and 3. Around the far turn they go. 3/8 of a mile remains. Happy Hat on the inside. Locano is next, and Dexter Road moves 3 wide, and he moves right now 4 wide. Cause for Pardon. Tropicat tries to follow the move of Dexter Road. Uno Amayo is going to have to swing around him, but he's in full stride now. After 3 quarters and 1:10 and 4, they're at the top of the stretch. Far outside, Uno Amayo let go here by Jairo Rendon, shifting ground a bit, but also shifting into another gear. Cause for Pardon, Dexter Road, Tropicat second, third, and fourth behind a popular winner in Uno Amayo. He's sharp and he wins by 3. Up second, Cause for Pardon. Third was Dexter Road, then Tropicat and Happy Hat in 1:34 and 3.
Number 4, Uno Amayo, continues to be in excellent form, going last to first and winning pretty easy in the end under jockey Jairo Rendon for Lily Curtinez and Carliza Racing Stable. Second to 5, Cause for Pardon, and third was number 7, Dexter Road. Let's go to the fourth race and start today's Rainbow Six. Almost $2 million in the Rainbow Six jackpot today. And the first leg of the sequence was a 2-year-old race at 5 furlongs. Victor LeBron on number 6, Valiant Virtue. A field of 8. The favorite was the 3, Double Turbo.
And they're off. From between horses, Whiskey Bent gets the first call, but the favorite Double Turbo is going to run with them, and these two move ahead of the gray El Torreo Ruiz, who's racing in third. Last Jet Out, slow into stride, but moves up to take fourth around Silent Mischief and Valiant Virtue, then Stroll by Lee, and Fayez is last. They round the far turn at the 3 furlong point. From the outside, Double Turbo by neck. Trying to keep up second is Whiskey Bent. These two have gone 4 ahead of Last Jet Out third. Fourth at the inside is El Torito Ruiz, a half a length in front of Valiant Virtue. The rest will have to hurry up, led by Silent Mischief with a quarter of a mile left to go. Batista sitting pretty chilly on this leader, Double Turbo, who turns for home on top by 2. Toward the inside, Whiskey Bent tries to counterpunch from second. These two well clear with third running Valiant Virtue. 1/8 of a mile to go. With the advantage, it's now Double Turbo by a length and a quarter. Angling to the outside is Whiskey Bent in second. Valiant Virtue is third, but the favorite's a winner. Double Turbo by 2 in the end. Whiskey Bent second, Valiant Virtue third, then El Torito Ruiz in 59 and 3.
Number 3, Double Turbo, gets the job done here under jockey Jose Batista for trainer Angel Rodriguez, who gets his second winner today. This one for owner Jose Cular. Second, number 2, Whiskey Bent, and third was number 6, Valiant Virtue, and a good try at a big price. We go to the 5th race now and start the late pick 5, race number 5 on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a $20,000 asking price. Scratch the 13, I Got Sunshine, a field of 12, and this was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Level beginning. From the center, Big Sport wins the break with Strike Play moving to challenge. Silent Tiger away in the top flight, and at the rail, Dempsey moves through in the charge to the first turn. Up front now, striding to a 3-length lead is Big Sport. Up to second, Strike Play. Dempsey is third, Silent Tiger fourth. Back to fifth, that's Majestic Luna with Chase Runner on the outside sixth. Seventh toward the rail is Coniston. Racing towards the back of the field is Grand Gray Frost. Out 3 wide is King Leonardo. Starship Aramis is down toward the rail. He's third last. Second last is Epic Jr. and Bermejo last of all as they complete the opening quarter in 23 and 4. Down the backstretch they go. Big Sport in front 3 parts of a length. Silent Tiger second, Strike Play third. That's Dempsey who has now been eased at the back. The one Dempsey has been pulled up. Moving up to third while 3 wide is Chase Runner. Trying to move up is Majestic Luna. Grand Gray Forest is in tight between horses. King Leonardo is out wide. It's a length and a half then to Epic Jr. racing ahead of Coniston. That's the favorite. He's got a lot of traffic ahead of him and 7 lengths to overcome. 2 better than Starship Aramis. Dropping to last is Bermejo. And again, Dempsey has been pulled up. They run to the top of the stretch through a 48 1/2 mile. Big Sport is on the ropes. Here comes a wide run from Chase Runner. Widest of all, King Leonardo. Grand Gray Frost is next. Strike Play between horses, Coniston and Epic Jr. Fan out here. Who do you like? They're swarming from everywhere. Down the center, Epic Jr. has good-looking momentum, and he's up for the lead here between horses. Strike Play and Epic Jr. Epic Jr. for a narrow lead. Epic Jr. springs the upset. He's a big number at 70-1.
Hold on to your hats. It's a 70-1 winner to kick off the late pick 5 sequence as number 8 Epic Jr. swoops out wide to get the victory under jockey Leonel Reyes for trainer Alfredo Lichoa and owner and breeder Delvis Brito. Epic Jr. with a huge upset. Second, number 2 Starship Aramis to complete a very big exacta, and third was number 6 Strike Play. Time for a commercial break. The late pick 4 comes your way next. Don't go away.
And the Princess Rudy with a 1/4 mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just an 1/8 of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Odds again has won. Ghost Zapper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of the late pick 4. Claimers at 7 furlongs over the main track. Price tag here, $10,000. Field of 7 signed on. All-time favorite was number 6, Starship Apollo.
And they're off. Good start for Starship Apollo from between horses. It's one fine ride. Rushing between is Dr. Harlan, and Dr. Harlan put into play to take the lead. Down inside, Tempter joins the Vanguard. Scams on the far outside. The 2 at the back are Mr. Pinocchio and Big Boy Bruno. They make their way down the backstretch, and Jaramillo and Dr. Harlan with the lead. On the outside, and Starship Apollo from second. 3 wide, Scam is third. At the inside, Tempter is now moved to be fourth. In between horses, one fine ride. Then back to Big Boy Bruno and Mr. Pinocchio. 23 seconds for a reasonable opening quarter speed inside half a mile from home. With the advantage, Dr. Harlan, but only narrowly. Starship Apollo up alongside now. Second, Scam working hard while 3 wide third. Tempter needs a place to go. He has horse, no place to prove it. Back to fifth and one fine ride ahead of Big Boy Bruno, and Mr. Pinocchio is last. They run to the top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile left to get. Zayas, sporting the hot pink of Acclaimed Racing, is in front with Starship Apollo by 2.5. Back to second, Dr. Harlan. Back to third, Scam. Big Boy Bruno is next. Tempter trying to find some place to go with an 1/8 of a mile left, and Starship Apollo the target. Starship Apollo by 2.5. Big Boy Bruno starts to get to him second. Dr. Harlan back to third. Starship Apollo's almost there, and Starship Apollo will win by a 1.5 lengths. Second, Big Boy Bruno. Third, Dr. Harlan. Then one fine ride, and Tempter in 1:22 and 4.
Number 6, Starship Apollo parlays a nice trip to victory here this afternoon, sporting the hot pink of Acclaimed Racing Stable. Longtime South Florida owners here, Kathleen O'Connell, the winning trainer, Edgard Zayas, the meet's leading rider, on board for the winning ride. Second, number 4, Big Boy Bruno, and third was number 3, Dr. Harlan. We go to the 7th race and start the late pick 3. Today's 7th race on turf at a mile to the 16th. Scratch the 9, Jolie Bay, a field of 8. Off-time favorites included 4, Passion Plus, and 7, Venezuelan Forever.
And they're off. From the outside, that's Regan's Odyssey who gets the first call with moving out the inside, looking like a queen. Up the challenge from second. Passion Plus is away racing third. They're followed by the Grays. They're in stride. Cassidy Smiled nearest the inside. Venezuelan Forever in between. And out wide is Annabella Queen, third last. Second last is Palango and Aquemini last of all as they charge around the first turn. Loose up front, it's a two-way go. Toward the inside, it's looking like a queen. To the outside in Regan's Odyssey, they're pouring on the speed, and they've opened 10 on the third running favorite, Passion Plus. Back to fourth and out a bit wide on the course is Venezuelan Forever, racing ahead of an inside running Cassidy Smile. Far outside an Annabella Queen from between horses, that's Palango, and Aquemini is last. These top two certainly doing each other no favors up front. Regan's Odyssey in the two path, down at the inside looking like a queen, and they poured on the speed. The opening half mile flat out unreasonable, 46-1, and these top two are still well clear of Passion Plus third. At the inside in Palango from fourth, back to fifth, and trying to move up is Annabella Queen. Then it's Venezuelan Forever and Cassidy Smile. Aquemini's had pace to chase and angles for racing room as they converge on looking like a queen up front. Looking like a queen leads by 2.5, but she's been softened up, and here comes the cavalry. Passion Plus with first run. Annabella Queen on the outside, Aquemini widest of all, and then Cassidy Smile, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Passion Plus set down for the drive by Edgard Zayas with 1/8 of a mile to get, and on the outside, Aquemini moves to challenge. In between horses, Venezuelan Forever, Palango's at the rail. Passion Plus almost home. Aquemini lifting late. Passion Plus, Aquemini, Passion Plus will win it. Aquemini second, close for third, Venezuelan Forever and Cassidy Smile, then Palango in 142 flat.
Number 4, Passion Plus gets the job done as favorite players are rewarded with another great ride from Edgard Zayas. This one for trainer Antonio Sano and owner Calvin Johnston. Second, the 1, Aquemini. Third was number 7, Venezuelan Forever. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late Daily Double. Don't go away.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 8 on the program, the first half of the late Daily Double and the Thursday feature race. 1 mile over the main track. Rider change on 4, Zippy to Jesus Rios. Allowance horses went postward here. The favorites were 2, Jalen Journey, and 7, Super Catch.
And they're off. Bounced around at the beginning and shuffled to last was Zippy. It was a good start for Baby I'm Perfect and a good start for Jalen Journey. The favorite is away in good shape. Down at the inside, Tune In tries to keep his inside spot with Stratosphere away racing in the top flight. So is Super Catch. So is Grisiseo. They line up 5 across the course here. Tune In is second last and Zippy is last. Opening quarter complete and going as slow as he could to get there was Jalen Journey, but he still got a 22-4 sharp opening quarter stanza. From between horses, Baby I'm Perfect out 3 wide, Stratosphere is right alongside. Then it's a length back to Grisiseo. Widest of all is Super Catch at the rail and Tune In, and at the back is Zippy. They make their way to the half-mile point. Jalen Journey has taken pressure every step of the way. He went the opening half mile in 44-4 as they swing around the far turn. They're trying to soften up Jalen Journey, but he's now on to a 2-length lead. Second, Baby I'm Perfect. Back to third, Stratosphere, Super Catch. Wide while trying to tack on, then Tune In. Zippy between horses and Grisiseo at the back. Zayas tries to bottom him out here as Jalen Journey's now a 1/4 of a mile from home and a 1.5 lengths in front. Baby I'm Perfect clings to him second. Super Catch is next. From the back, Rios has Zippy rolling. After 3 quarters in 109.1, Jalen Journey cuts the corner, and he just keeps on going. Jalen Journey inside that final furlong, out to prove his last was no fluke. He's on his way to his 3rd consecutive victory. Give it to Jalen Journey impressively. This is 3 for Zayas. Jalen Journey won by 5. Super Catch second. Baby I'm Perfect third. Then Zippy and Grisasale in 134-2.
How impressive was number 2, Jalen Journey, in the Thursday feature today. He went very fast while taking pressure every step of the way and drew off for a conclusive victory, making it 3 in a row for this son of with distinction. Imagine stakes racing in his future. He's owned by Commonwealth Stable and trained by Kathleen O'Connell. She gets her 2nd training victory of the day, and leading jockey Edgar Zayas home for a riding triple. We go to the 9th and final race on the turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 2 and the alternates 13 and 14. A field of 11. Favorite was the 1, Peacefully.
And runners away. Hot Channel was slow to go. Quick to go was Hunt Breakfast, who's hunting to the inside under Camacho and has crossed and cleared already. Hunt Breakfast sharp early. New York Beth Gets It Done is second with Run Tiz Run third. Outside fourth goes Lady Valentina, followed by Broadway Peggy and Captured Beauty. Then back to the outside and Nanny's Treasure, 2 better than Sarasota Girl. Lady Noy follows her. The favorite Peacefully down toward the inside while trying to launch a bid about 7 lengths off the lead. Working ahead of the back markers at the back are Hot Channel and Lady Valentina. They run to the top of the stretch. Hunt Breakfast off the turn sharp so far on a 2-length lead. Up to second now is Run Tiz Run. Inside New York Beth Gets It Done. Captured Beauty set down by Lugo down the stand side. And farther out Broadway Peggy. Final 1/8 of a mile. Hunt Breakfast 3-1 and 2 on top. New York Beth Gets It Done is second. A late run from Broadway Peggy in deep stretch. Hunt Breakfast almost there. Hunt Breakfast will win it. New York Beth Gets It Done is second. Captured Beauty is third. Then Broadway Peggy in 57 and 1.
Nice job of training here by trainer Bill Hickey on 11, Hunt Breakfast, who'd been off almost a year, but returns to the winner's circle here this afternoon, doing it for the first time in her racing career. This West Virginia-bred daughter of Hunt Crossing, the quickest of the quick, and a gate-to-wire winner at 3-1. Sammy Camacho on board for Mr. and Mrs. Robert Laughley Jr. It was a good run. From number 7, New York Beth Gets It Done for second, ahead of the 6, Captured Beauty, who ran third. A 70-1 winner in the Rainbow Six, but 4 other winning favorites trigger multiple winning tickets. Carry over in the Super High Five and the Rainbow Six tomorrow as we welcome Twilight Friday and a 2:15 first boat.
And that's it, 9 up, 9 down on this Thursday afternoon. We're back at it here tomorrow. Now, with summer in the air, and it was certainly a warmer summer-esque day, Twilight Racing Series kicks off tomorrow, Friday, May 31st. That early first post time of 2:15 p.m. Don't forget the Stronach 5. You can get the free pass performances over at GulfstreamPark.com. And we'll see you tomorrow for a great day of racing right here at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.